Razorback Talk. For the fans, by the fans. This is Inside the Hawg Pen with your hosts, Razorback Zach and Marcus MC Carlton. What's up, everybody? Oh, my goodness.
Take a breath, everybody.
Everybody take a breath for a second. But I'm just going to say it, and I'm hoping there's no kids up at this hour. Holy shit, man. We pulled it off. That's right.
I mean,
welcome to ITHP Game Day After Dark.
For 17 minutes of the 20-minute second half, we dominated that game. The last 2.5 to 3 minutes, and again, we're after dark. I'm just going to say it. In the last 2.5 to 3 minutes, we damn near shit the bed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Everybody take a breath.
You know what? Right. A win is a win, baby.
A win's a win, baby. A win's a win. Hey, welcome to ITHP Game Day After Dark, post-game edition of Duke. We're not going to be on here long. I know I've inundated and I've saturated the timelines of all these Razorback groups. Big thank you to all the admins for letting me flood it again. So shout out to all the admins, to all these groups. But MC, man, 80-75 win. We almost gave it away at the end, the last 5 minutes or so. But what are your, now that you've calmed down a little bit, because you are my man, I was worried about you there for a minute. But how do you feel? This is what we wanted to see.
Yes. Yeah. This is what we needed to see. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Trayvon Brazile played out freaking standing. I think he ended up with a double-double, 19 and 12 or something like that. A ton of NBA scouts in the house. If Brazile can keep this up, this game tonight put him back on draft boards.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. By the way, a record was shattered tonight.
Yes.
A record was shattered tonight. By the way, congratulations to Eric Musselman, his 100th win as Arkansas's head coach.
How about that, man? How about that?
Win. What a win with Nolan Richardson in the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and then I also in the pregame I heard Chuck and Z talking about it, that Scotty was there, Corey Beck was there, Nolan was there. Oh, and some guy named Bobby, he was in the house.
Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Wait. No. Bobby Boucher was in the house, wasn't he? No, Bobby. Bobby. No, not that Bobby either.
Golly, man. Y'all, I apologize. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm. I didn't have any oxygen going to my brain that last minute and a half. So,
guys, honest to God, he did not. So I'm gonna carry him for a little bit so he can come on down a little bit. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It's ITHP After Dark. If you're just joining us, post game edition, we want your reaction. We're not gonna be here all night. It's not gonna be a normal show, but we're gonna keep this brief because we all 5
a.m. is gonna come early.
Yeah, we all need to get some sleep. But initial reaction was, it was a ruckus crowd. 20,344 was your number. That is the biggest
crowd in the history of Bud Walton Arena.
Yes, that is the largest crowd in the history of Bud Walton Arena. And the atmosphere seemed great. I don't think it was quiet unless we were shooting free throws.
So my uncle and his entire family were there. And this is my uncle that I went to Dallas with. He's the one that introduced me to Razorback football. He's the biggest. He is the reason I am the way I am. Okay.
Right.
He's been to a lot of big games. He texted me separately outside of our group text, and he's like, Marcus, I have never, ever in my life been to a Razorback game that was this loud in any sport.
By the way, was it worth the $500,000 fine? I think so.
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. look, I saw some people bitching and moaning already about storming the court.
Yep.
Look, let the kids be kids, man. Let the kids cook.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. DMAT is over in our on our Hog Wild live fan feedback on our YouTube channel, and he says, "I don't want to be that guy, but I didn't think we would win." Look, I mean, honestly, after the performance in Atlanta or the battle for Atlantis, I didn't think we were either. I mean, just a few days ago, we were talking about the possibility of getting blown out of our own building.
Yeah. I was having that conversation earlier today with somebody else. I'm like, if we play like we did in Atlantis, then we'll get run out of our own building. Now, I will say this. I think North Carolina is a lot better team than Duke right now.
Ooh, they laid 100. They laid 100
put a hondo on Tennessee.
They put a
hondo
on Tennessee.
Yeah.
Wow is all I'm gonna say. But we're still waiting for the initial stats from the game. They have not been posted yet. We are actively waiting for those. And so if you see us looking down and taking a breath, that's what we're looking for.
That's what I'm doing on my phone. I'm checking to see the stats are out, but the men's basketball Facebook page, the social media team is on it at U of A. And they just posted, they said, the only Duke we recognize is Deuce. Duke.
Yes. I love it. I love it. By the way, our one and only MC has left y'all a present on our Facebook page. So
it's going up right now.
Merry Christmas to all of you. Merry Christmas to all of you. So
yeah,
initial reaction is this is what we wanted to see. This is like Loki just said, that just happened.
You damn right it did.
That just happened. There are no words because this is not the same team we saw just a week ago.
Well, yeah, this is what happens when you give Eric Musselman about 5 days to prepare for a game.
Guys,
if
go ahead. If you want to get in, hey, leave a question, leave a comment. We want your feedback. We want your reaction to the game. Anything. Come on, we're here for just a few minutes, though. We're only here a few minutes because we know it's late at night and you guys got to get to bed. But if you're just joining us, Arkansas wins 80-75, and I think I was close in my prediction. I said 76-72. Boy, when it was one off, I was like, come on, come on,
It was looking like 76-72 was going to happen. But hey, you want to talk about throwback? How about that late in the game with about a minute left, that three that Brazil hit? Did that not look kind of familiar?
I promise you, when I wake up in the morning, I will have at least 4 noise complaints lodged against me tonight, and they're all earned.
I went down. So first half, my bunch got back home. They had been to church tonight, and they got back home, and boys immediately went to bed because if we don't put them to bed at before 9 o'clock, they're hellions in the morning. They went down. I went down, told them good night, kissed them, all that. And when I left, I shut their door because I knew I was going to be loud.
So I have 2 neighbors. One I really don't care about, but the other ones I do. And I snuck over there and I told them, I was like, hey, I apologize if I get loud. Basketball's on tonight, and it's a big one.
Now a win is a win. I'm going to take it. I'm going to enjoy it because this is a big one, man. I'm watching SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt right now. He did our highlights right off the top, and he put up a stat at the end of the highlights with a graphic. Did you know this is the first time that Arkansas has beaten a ranked ACC team since the Final Four of 1995 when we beat North Carolina?
Was that the one leading into the UCLA matchup?
Yes. We had lost like 10 straight games to ranked ACC teams.
So I have just one question for Razorback fans. And it's a very important one. How about them Hogs, baby?
Man, oh man. Hey, it's going to be a lot more fun to go over this film and teach from it after a win because we still got some definite problems with our ball handling late in the game. We got to learn how to break a press and not throw the ball away.
The referees didn't help at all. I mean,
No,
at all.
But you know what? When the big man for Duke, Flipowski or Lebowski, whatever the hell his name is,
Flopper, whatever his name is.
yeah, Mr. Illegal Screen Setter all night, and it never got called.
Yeah.
I tweeted out about 3 or 4 minutes to go in the game. No, into the second half, that he was not going to get called for another foul the rest of the way, and I'll be dadgum if I wasn't right. So
sorry, I just saw this image here, and God, I love it. If y'all haven't seen it yet, it's the present that MC has
go look at the Inside the Hawg Facebook page.
Go check it out. You can still listen to us while you're watching our that. But let me see. Ronnie Beulah says our guards got better at drilling the ball under full court pressure. Full court pressure.
We got to get better. We got to get better right there.
The biggest thing that I saw was turnovers. We are still having trouble with ball control.
We were better until about the last 2 minutes of the game.
It almost looked like we panicked. It almost looked like we panicked.
Yes.
You know, you're the basketball guy here, so is that what it's looked like?
That's exactly. Here's what that is a product of. That is a product of a bunch of guys still trying to figure out whose role is what, because we don't have that one guy we do, but he wasn't playing tonight, because if Tremont Mark plays tonight, he is the guy that you get the ball to when Duke is trying to press, because he is the guy with ice water in his veins that can make the right decision, whether to try to dribble drive through the press or to try to pass over the top. The guys that were up there tonight are usually the guys that are at the second layer. They're not the ones catching the ball right off the inbounds. And you saw a little bit of panic out of those guys tonight. Some of those passes that they were throwing, we couldn't make the decision on whether to try to make them foul us or try to dribble out of it. It cost us with 2 backcourt violations and almost a third. L. Ellis got across half court and got fouled with about a half a second before we were going to be called for backcourt.
That was damn close.
Speaking of L. Ellis, very nice to see. He had a nice game tonight. I don't think he hit double figures, but he had some big buckets and some big assists. This is the L. Ellis that we need to see. Okay, we need to have him. He needs to have at least about 8 points and 6 assists per game.
So the stats are in, and I've got them right here. Trevor Brazile leads Arkansas scorers with 19 points. He was 4 for 7 from 3-point range, 6 of 9 field goals, 11 rebounds. So he had a double-double tonight. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. NBA scouts were in attendance. That's a dang good thing. Chandler Lawson was 3 for 8, with 7 points. L. Ellis had 9. Jalen Davenport had 6, and Devo had 3. I'm okay seeing Devo at the bottom of that list. Those are your starters.
Well, and don't forget, Devo took a hard shot to the head.
I am so sorry. Those are your starting. Those are your starters, not your bench. Battle was the one that led all scorers on Arkansas with 21.
Hey, I know this doesn't relate to our game, but I got to throw this up because this is a huge win for Georgia tonight.
Coach Guys in the house. What's up, Coach?
Hey, Coach. Hey, appreciate you putting this in here, man. Shout out to the Hogs for the big win versus Duke. Georgia finished their game on a 24-5 run versus Florida State to win 68-66. That is a huge win for the Georgia program.
Yes. Field goal percentage, Duke was only shot 36%. We shot 50.
Yeah.
That right there is a big thing.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that you had pointed out. I don't think we did it on air, but I know you and I had talked about it like off air or something. Mm-hmm. That's one of the key factors that hurt us in Atlantis.
Yes.
40 rebounds for Arkansas.
Huge.
40 rebounds. 9 for 22 from 3-point land for 41%.
Take that every game.
I like that.
Every game.
That's okay. That's all right. 19 of 30 for 64% from the charity stripe.
Got to get better there. Got to get better. And you make 70% of your free throws, and none of us are stressing out in that last minute of the game. The celebration starts early if you make 70% of your free throws.
Largest lead for Arkansas was 14. The largest lead for Duke, 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And
goes to show that we were ready for this game. Now, moving forward, we've got Furman Monday night.
can't have a letdown.
You cannot have another North
Greensboro.
Carolina
You can't have a Greensboro.
You cannot have a Greensboro. You have to stay on it. And I think must learn that. And then, of course, I think next Saturday,
Oklahoma
Oklahoma at the Box Center. It's the Crimson Cardinal Classic. Gonna be a huge, huge game. So enjoy it. We love it. This is exactly what we needed.
Yes.
Got to stay out of foul trouble, though.
Well, and I mean the foul trouble, but I got to throw a shout out to Chandler Lawson, man. When Mekhi Mitchell and Jalen Graham both got in foul trouble, Chandler Lawson his defense has been a difference maker on the big guys in the post. He's a threat to block almost every shot that comes in the middle. I thought Mekhi Mitchell had good minutes. He just got in foul trouble. He made one post move that looked like Hakeem Olajuwon there toward the end of the second half. I mean, it was just –
you talking about the one where he went up against – yeah, it's exactly the same thing I said. Katie goes, I'm a little disturbed by that. But you talking about that one down underneath the goal where he went around Filipino or
the Big Lebowski? That dude's name is the Big Lebowski. Okay, that's just what he's going to be. I can't remember his name, so he's Lebowski.
He's
not the dude.
It was a win.
Lebowski.
He's not the dude. He's Lebowski. But we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. I know it was short. Big thank you once again to all the admins of the Razorback groups that I am a part of on Twitter, Facebook, for letting me flood your timeline. We love you guys. Thank you. And for everybody watching, thank you for hanging out with us so late. I promise this is only the beginning. Until next time, we'll see you back here on Wednesday.
Woo pig, baby.
Let's go, Hogs. I'm gonna let us go just like this.